Most guys get into trouble when they're alone, and most guys that are struggling with issues that bring shame, that bring disappointment to themselves, they're doing it alone.
It seems to me that we're not going to fix this part of our culture unless we are willing to change each of us individually ourselves.
And this whole campfire experience, I think, is a God thing. I think God is touching our hearts and saying, men, you need each other.
And this program is not for wimps. We're telling men it's time to toughen up.
Nothing that we do in life is going to be easy, nothing. But when you do something right, it's going to make a difference in your legacy, and this is right.
Culture has lowered the bar of expectations for men. I personally believe that you raise the bar high where it belongs, and guys will reach for it.
We sit around campfires now, and we talk again like we used to 100 years ago. We happen to do it in a more contrived environment with not real fire, but we sit around nonetheless.
When I found guys connecting the truth and the reality of God to the practical expression of their manhood every day through Knights of the 21st Century, has made a radical change. If you get men being men the way God created men to be men, that majority of the ills facing our culture and our society would disappear. And I believe what women really want is for us guys to step up and to tap into that DNA that's in us, to be a hero, to be a knight.
That you just gotta say, this is important to me, I'm gonna go do it. And if only 5 guys join me, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna wait till somebody else catches on. I'm gonna do it.
There's all kinds of ideas about knights. I had people in our congregation say, yeah, I don't want to put on armor and I don't want to act like knights, and it has nothing to do with that. It's a concept. It's a concept of what manhood should look like, what biblical manhood should look like. And I can tell you, I'm excited about it. And I want to encourage you, if you're thinking about getting into a program for your men, consider Knights of the 21st Century. It really has a lot to offer.
It's easy for someone to come here that has never been to church before. I think it would really be prosperous for people to come, especially young people. It's a different atmosphere. It's a comfortable atmosphere, so they can come and really share their heart here.
Coming together, learning about their manhood, and what that means, and then getting into small groups and really sharing. And the small groups, the little campfires that we have been phenomenal.
This is our campfire for the Knights of the 21st Century, and we've just had a great time getting to know each other after the lesson each week, just talking about the lesson.
We have our serious moments, but then we also have times where we just sit back and laugh and just talk about life too. So I think it's a great place to come to, just to meet guys your own age that are doing life with you and just sticking by you through the thick and thin.
I can relate to this program a little more, and we have a larger group, and it's a very diverse group, and it's just a really neat dynamic, all the different walks of life that the men are in. And
I think that's what I like best about the Knights, the fact that it challenges me as a husband, as a father.
It didn't take long for me just to become one of my group at campfires, and for me personally, it's just seeing there's many men dealing with the same issues that I deal with.
This is definitely something that you can use to catapult off of the Bible and help you become a better man of God. Really enjoy it, and I recommend it.